The return of my Coin Lady channel brings me much joy. Everyone is waiting for the same thing as we sit just above 53 cents. They are patiently anticipating the start of XRP's breakout. For the time being, we will continue to track Bitcoin. We shall enter old season once Bitcoin begins to take off. However, the launch of Ripple's new RL and USD is something else that we're keeping an eye on. It has the potential to be a huge driver for XRP. Many are now anticipating monumental achievements. Ripples are a source of this from Blue Hawk mythology. As whales uncover a secret accumulating pattern, the price of XRP is on the verge of a spectacular explosion. They begin by discussing the past 10 days, during which whales amassed more than 470 million XRP. Following this, they discuss how XRP has emerged from the 6.69-year pennant pattern, suggesting that if current trends continue, XRP prices might reach $200. I see a lot of conflicting forecasts regarding how much XRP will be worth. However, some have speculated that, when looking at the 3-year triangular pattern, the price of XRP would reach $10 to $20 this cycle. A lot of people are predicting prices in the triple digits, but on the conservative side, I still think we'll hit $20. Some crypto experts even go so far as to say it would be weird if XRP didn't hit $20, so I guess that's just their opinion. Personally, I'm hoping that XRP's price will be driven by actual value and practical applications. Additionally, I believe RLUSD will provide the practicality we seek. For what reasons would anyone ever wish to own XRP? So that's the gist of it. No matter what happens in the future, it will never be frozen. This is going to be great. Curious if they'll come clean about being a hoax. They begin by discussing the wonderful things they're doing in the world, and then Tether announces a USDT documentary commemorating the 10th anniversary. The last mile rich already have tens of methods to store and exchange wealth, so that's where our concentration has been and will remain. For those who have been left behind, we create financial technology. Even though Ripples is already banking the unbanked, they are still discussing banking the unbanked. But it remains. The unbanked get their money. Everyone who doesn't have a bank account can now bank with Hedera. Therefore, Algorand is no different. When someone brings up anything related to Tether right away, it's usually an attempt to make themselves look good. They should not have to make such an effort to bring that out. Then there's this, emanating from Ripples, what gives? This is where I will leave it. It was true what Ripple said. You can interoperate with Bitcoin and Tether, in my opinion. Public schools received $29 million in Ripple cryptocurrency, as you can see right here. It makes perfect sense that Ripple would imply Bitcoin and Tether are utilized for really dark conduct. You may have noticed that the US government does not prohibit Tether, even though it creates Tether arbitrarily. While Brad Sherman acknowledges that the US government has the ability to print money, he claims that no other entity can do the same. Therefore, why are they allowing Tether to escape punishment? Reason being, Tether is involved in money laundering for the US government. That's why it's been permitted to remain for the time being, but with the impending release of Ripple USD and their plans to tokenize the US debt, Tether will be unnecessary moving ahead. At that point, they will decide to regulate Tether in an effort to curb its use. Now, everyone has always said that Bitcoin is untraceable money, which is why I hold it. Those of you who are interested in crypto may have heard of the group that recovered Chris Larson's stolen XRP wallet at some point. Presented at XRP Ledger Apex 2024 with an Amazon Web Services representative, discussing the business case of AI in relation to blockchain. The use of AI to trace funds across blockchains appears to constitute a substantial business case, and the competition for regulatory technology is already in full swing. In the FTX and Alameda scandals, they were in charge of the tracking of funds as well. And chain is what they're discussing. Consequently, they were a member of the FTX whistleblower group. People have long questioned how the IRS could possibly monitor cryptocurrency transactions, but I'm convinced they're already utilizing AI. It doesn't matter if you're spending cryptocurrency or bank transfers, they'll employ AI to monitor all of your transactions, and this will only become more commonplace in the future. Can you even begin to fathom the depths to which they go in order to trace every single Bitcoin in circulation if they can monitor all these funds already? Confirmation from the Central Bank of Canada suggests that the switch refers to the activation of blockchain technology, which calls into question the claims made by Bitcoin Maxi, who said from the beginning that no one could ever trace any Bitcoin. Things may begin to go wrong, she says, explaining that financial institutions' present technology may not work as effectively in the future, which will accelerate this transition to blockchain. The only thing stopping us from finally switching to a digital system, a blockchain system, is the current system we're using. This isn't some made-up switch that David Schwartz plans to flick someday, it's the actual system we're using. Another thing that David Schwartz has revealed is that one of the main reasons why banks aren't confident in cryptocurrency-based transactions like XRP. As a result, the switch is an actual, functioning device. After this, the switch should be able to flip. Rules and policies? Big indicator that crypto rules in the US are about to a letter demanding details on the FDIC's unexpected shift on digital asset laws has been addressed to the FDIC chairman by the US House Committee on Financial Services. Crucially, internal contacts with the SEC will also be made public by today, October 7, 2024, and the committee is aiming to understand why the FDIC ceased creating crypto laws. I would prefer to view that. Are you able to comprehend the nature of the content they are discussing in those messages? The House Committee's demand for extensive information from the FDIC, Federal Reserve, and SEC demonstrates that Congress is taking crypto regulation seriously. Notable figures like Patrick McHenry and Maxine Waters are spearheading this effort, and there is a drive to expedite the process. Coincidence? No, the moment is perfect for a robust cryptocurrency regulatory framework. As a result, it lines up with the current trend toward digital assets, especially CBDCs. The impending regulatory loopholes are being filled in record time by this October 7th deadline, strongly indicating the imminent arrival of unambiguous US crypto rules. By the year's end, we should have crypto regulations in place. We may anticipate a dramatic increase in institutional adoption and, in the long run, widespread use if that occurs. That's the level of intimacy we're getting towards when it comes to decentralizing security on the web and genuinely owning your identity. This, too, is a part of Blue Hawk folklore. Thus, we are already reaping the benefits of Web3 identity in the real world. You see, providing your identity is a pain in the financial sector, particularly when you have to do it multiple times for different services. With decentralized identities, you can verify your identity once and then use it across multiple platforms, which streamlines the process and makes your personal information safer. There is a significant risk of document fraud when it comes to healthcare medical records, but with Web 3.0, you can store your data securely and only share it with individuals who truly need it, such as your doctor or hospital. Another benefit is that universities can now issue digital diplomas that are easy to verify online, so you can prove your qualifications instantly, no matter where you are. Therefore, you will have a decentralized identity once Web3 gains traction. It will definitely happen. Eventually, it will result in that digital ID. Because their goal is to make every single individual a global citizen, not merely a citizen of the US or the UK, I believe that digital ID will function similarly to a global ID. Even in the future, that will be your mode of transportation of choice. Your attention in seeing my video is greatly appreciated. Show your support by subscribing to my channel. I'll see you later, goodbye.